Hello and welcome back to the Car Throttle Podcast, where Ethan, Jack, Gareth and I read out your emails, act as your automotive agony uncles and discuss unpopular opinion.
I've had a lot of people that I know ask if I can tell you to stop doing that.
Really?
Yeah.
Who are they? Name them.
I can't.
No, name them.
No,
one name.
Just people I know.
One name. Give me a name.
And Jack.
And Jack. What, you're only two friends?
Yeah.
Anyway, this episode is sponsored by our friends at Buyacar, where within a few clicks, you can order a new car at the best prices and affordable finance deals. What's more, Car Throttle fans will receive £150 off the price of any used car. All you need to do is enter your details to activate the offer and find your perfect car from the comfort of your home. Okay, now that we're up to speed, what have we been up to? Shall we start with Jack?
Oh, well. Lots of stuff's been going on.
Go on.
I've been waiting for bits to finish, properly dialing the turbo build. So I've been doing some bodywork stuff.
Oh. Yeah?
I have, yeah, it's
Tell
good.
us more.
I don't think I'm particularly good at it, but I've been giving it a good go.
Well, you're good at spraying though, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a dab hand with a rattle can, yeah, for sure. And I've had this
That needs to go on your gravestone.
dab
Jack
hand,
Joy. Yeah,
dab hand with
dab
rattle
hand.
can.
I was just thinking about that dude in the toilets at one of the nightclubs going, no spray, no lay.
That's what I say to myself as I'm painting. So I've had this bumper that my girlfriend bought for me for my birthday, I think last year.
Fran bought you a bumper?
Yeah, no, it's really good of her. And I finally got round to fitting it.
Oh.
Yeah, a nice fiberglass bumper.
Yeah?
And I rattle canned it in my garden. And it's come out surprisingly well. We'll throw up a picture. I'm quite pleased.
That's a good
with myself.
Photoshop, Jack.
Thank you, yeah. That took me hours to make all that from scratch.
Longer than it did actually spraying the poor bumper.
yeah. So yeah, that's what I've been up to, making my car look fancy.
So does a car drive?
Yeah, it starts.
Have you been out and
runs,
about?
and drives. No, it's sawn at the minute.
So's Phil, actually.
I'm waiting for bits so I can then go for mapping.
Ooh.
And
Who's
then-
going to map it?
I don't know yet. I think my uncle, not you. I think my uncle knows a guy who's going to sort me out. So
okay.
yeah.
Unless you want to map Jack's car.
Unless there's someone out there, some MX-5 wizard.
Are you not tempted to do it yourself?
I've put some work into this. I don't want to blow it up
Can you
straight
just
away.
zoom up and down? There must be like a base map that you can then just fiddle.
Yeah,
Google Maps.
It's got a base map on it.
Download.
Google Maps.
Download.
Google base maps.
Yeah.
Zoom in. Why is my man not on the road? Why can't I see my driveway?
Anyway, Ethan, what about you? What have you been up to?
I've got a new car.
Oh, go on. Any guesses?
What do you reckon? Gareth, what do you reckon I've got?
Don't
cheat.
You have because I remember because you told us last time you have an Octavia RS.
VRS.
VRS.
It's
I'm
very
sorry. What's
RS.
very RS? What does RS mean?
Rally Sport.
Can neither confirm nor deny.
I don't think any of us know. Racing sport. What does RS actually mean?
Rennsport.
And what does the V mean?
Very wrench sport.
Really sporty. Very really.
Anyway, tell us. Is it
my-
much better than the Croc?
Well, yeah, the Karoq, that's gone. And they've swapped it for the Octavia VRS.
God, you live such a good life.
I think this is my 6th Skoda, right?
Wow. Impressive.
And Jack's had none.
Yeah.
I've had no press.
He needs to pass probation first.
Yeah, another 2 years.
So tell us about the Octavia VRS versus the Karoq. Pros and cons.
Wow. Karoq is an SUV.
Uh-huh.
Octavia is an estate.
Is it?
So what that means is it's lower, longer,
Yeah.
and probably about the same width.
Okay.
But when you get into it, do you feel that there is as much? Because this is always the thing. Like, do you buy an estate or do you buy an SUV?
There is that trade-off of length or height.
Yeah.
Girth.
Yeah.
Which do you prefer? Do you prefer sitting higher up?
I do prefer sitting higher up.
But the overall
when-
body you prefer because it's got a bigger boot.
Yeah, when you open the Octavia's boot
Yeah.
and you look inside, you're like, oh,
What? Wait,
the length of wood that is going to go in there.
rewind a second. What did you just say? When you open...
Oh, wait, sorry. When the boot opens for me.
There you go,
When
because
I-
you didn't have that with the Karoq.
No,
Yeah,
when I
true.
command the boot to open,
Yeah.
then, you look in there. copious.
Yeah, it's a good looking car as well.
Yeah.
What
Just
about-
really good.
what was
About
funny
the
about-
speed of it?
Do you know
Sorry.
what, that's what I was getting onto.
Yeah.
The funny thing about that, when I first saw Ethan after, it was at Wrench, and you got out of it, and it was your first driving. I said, "Oh, how was it? Is it much quicker?" And you said, I don't know, I've had it in eco mode. I was thinking, you definitely haven't got enough dick for this car.
Well, no, I'm just looking out for the environment.
Because what is it? Is it 200 brake
Yeah.
through the front wheels?
Yeah.
It's a diesel as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's probably about as much as I can handle.
Okay. But I would imagine the map is not like spiky. It's probably quite linear on that car.
Very
Smooth.
Very, very smooth.
Yeah.
Very smooth.
Nice smooth
map,
Google
yeah.
Maps
Seven-
on that.
Google Maps is quite smooth on that.
7-speed.
And it's Android Auto,
Oh.
which is my first
Check you
experience
out.
with that.
Is it good?
That's quite good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're going to be doing some updates on carthrottle.com website.
Yes.
About
I
that
am.
car?
Yeah. About all the wood that's going to go in.
Oh, yeah.
I had loads of wood in the Karoq.
Did you?
I put 12 sleepers in the back of it.
How much does one sleeper weigh, do you think?
I don't know. 50 kgs? Is that?
50 kgs.
And
So
a
you've got
rest.
like 300 kgs worth of wood.
Yeah.
And this is a Skoda press car, right?
More.
More. How many sleepers?
About 12.
Oh,
600.
600 in it. Wow.
Really?
Okay. We might
Yeah.
not tell Skoda that you did that.
Jesus.
Oh, no.
No.
I'm going to tell him.
Well, I'm just guessing 50 kgs.
Okay. It could be 90.
Wait,
handled
did
it.
you lift them up into the car?
Yes.
They can't have been 50.
No. Yeah.
5 kgs.
Yeah, maybe that. Were you
Yeah.
sweating?
Very much
3.
so.
3 kg.
But yeah, no, I'm chuffed with the Octavia.
Excellent. And it's a cool colour as well. It's not primer.
It's not prime.
They finished it.
As for me, what have I been up? I moved house. I've done it.
Finally.
Yeah. I thought I was going to jinx it. I kind of did jinx it, but then I actually moved in.
You probably have jinxed
You
it.
jigged it. They're going to ask you to move out.
Yeah, the check bounced. And all of my stuff is in the garage, so I've not been able to use it as a garage. However, I recently purchased a shed, an 8x6 from a company called Power Shed.
Classic. Yeah.
I like a good shed.
Windows?
Yeah, it's got 4 windows. Ooh. Yeah. So Gareth and I have actually been putting that together on the weekend.
Yeah. Monster.
Yeah. Well, it's
great
not.
shed.
It's not. It's 8x6.
Well, it's
Quite
pretty
small.
strong. It supported the weight of both of us on the roof.
Yeah.
No way.
Not
Yeah,
advisable.
way.
Definitely not advisable.
It made some noises as any object would if
it was
two
crying.
massive men got on top of it.
But the plan is to empty the garage and put it all in the shed, and then I can get Phil in there and the motorbike.
Why? That's just a waste of space.
Why?
A garage is for doing your wood,
Yeah.
not for putting your
When's the
car.
last time you did your wood?
I
your
did some
garage?
decking at the weekend.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you
But
need
did
the
that on-
garage for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, put all my tools in.
You just don't get it, do you?
No. I'll tell you what, Jake. You don't.
No, you just don't get it, do
Such
you?
a piece of shit. Jesus.
You wanted to turn your one into a home cinema.
Yeah.
Yeah, nearly.
You just don't get it
Why put a car you don't drive in there?
to protect it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that,
Cars aren't made to go outside, Ethan.
Yeah, duh. This is an appreciating classic. Like I said, once it's in the garage, it'll be $100 at least.
Easy.
At
Oh,
least.
That's cheap. That's cheap.
100 grand.
It adds 25
You
grand
said
to
it.
Yeah.
You said
100.
it.
Yeah, it's hit the big 100 actually. Yeah.
Wow.
Or is it like 25k a week? It goes up that thing. Is it? yeah. I need to phone my insurer. Phone my James. We're gonna have to renegotiate.
but
Nice
it's gonna
line
be
graph.
at such a value at one point. You're gonna have to phone them up every time you drive it, and they're gonna have to recalculate
Yeah.
all the risk factors.
Yeah.
Where you're going. Oh, you're driving to some dodgy part of London.
They're gonna have to close
Yeah.
roads for me.
You
I'm
won't be
gonna
able to
have
go
like
out.
rolling roadblocks. I'm gonna have the Rozzers all around me.
Yeah.
All those Rozzers who watch me, I give you a call. 999. Mate, I need to go to the shops.
Do
All
they
right,
like
sir,
being
we'll be there.
called Rozzers? Or the Po?
50.
50.
What do you call them?
I'll call them.
You're cool with them.
I'll
so.
call them mate. All right, mate. I'll call you 9, you 9, and you 9. Oi, 999. Come on.
Cool. Well, yes, sir.
So that's what I've been up to. Gareth, what about you?
Well, I was gutting my bathroom. Well, I've tiled it.
saga.
The bathroom in your car? Is it?
I've tiled the whole bathroom. It's wicked. It looks amazing.
Oh.
Actually, I've sold the carpet
Yeah!
It's gone.
No, you
It's
haven't.
gone.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah.
No.
As it moved off my driveway, I could see where it had been parked.
This is why you said you had a gap on your driveway before filming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was worried
Yeah.
you put 2 and 2 together.
I thought I kind of did give the game away, and Jack picked up on it, and then I just had to backtrack a bit.
I wondered what was going
Well,
on.
I
Really
had to
confused.
backtrack for you.
Oh yeah, you too. Yeah, we
Yeah.
both had to back each other up in
No,
order
you
to.
have.
I was like,
send
you've
you
given
off
the
a
game
trail.
away, Gareth. We're
It's
gonna
gone.
we're gonna flash up a picture of an empty driveway just to prove that it's been sold.
You just moved
Photoshopped driveway.
So
congrats.
these-
Well
I'm
done,
gonna-
man.
Oh, thank you very much. So these guys, I've written down because I would have forgotten. But Connor and Jay from CPS Performance in Bramsgraaf, they came and picked it up, and it's going to some site where you can buy a ticket and win the car.
Oh, okay.
Imagine
Nice.
if you paid like £10 and
Yeah.
you won the car back.
Yeah, and I don't want it back.
Yeah, but you could win it back and then sell it for like 25 grand.
We could get 3 tickets.
Yeah,
Increase our chances.
Yeah.
If we get it.
yeah,
Should we do it?
yeah.
I'll have a check on the website
Smash
when
it
it's
into
up.
his garage.
Smash it. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
literally.
I want to set a light to it when I get it.
Or just park it on his driveway and just not give him the keys.
Clamp it.
Did you get a price you were happy with?
Yeah, I got a price I was relatively happy with. It was a price that I was expecting.
Was it still an
It
overpriced
wasn't-
price?
It wasn't ridiculous. No, it was the normal price.
So 20
Yeah.
grand. You let it go.
20 grand. Where do you pull this stuff up from? Oh, I'm gonna market my MX-5 for
Facebook
100k.
Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, they would have
20 grand.
offered me a tenner on Facebook Marketplace.
Good work.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm
congratulations.
really happy about that because I used to just worry about that car. Just in any parking lot, I'd be like, is someone going to knock it? Is a child going to run into it? And then on my driveway, I was like, am I going to drop a bike into it again? Am I going to run into it?
Or is Gabriel going to DP it again?
Yeah, the TP team guy just. Am I going to drop a wheelie bin into it? The car's been sold, so I'm allowed to. Yeah, we'll go
Now
into.
you can
what
say all
happened.
the issues.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The wheelie bin was the worst. I'm like, oh, it's good. You know when you watch something in slow motion as it happens, and you're in such shock that it's happening that you just watch it happen. That was the wheelie bin. Anyway, I digress. So, M4 saga is over.
Boom.
Yeah.
We need a new saga.
Oh, something awful will happen to me, and then I just
Perfect.
knock
Okay.
it
Well,
out.
he's just going to bang on about his bathroom, isn't he?
Yeah.
Our bath will be done soon as well. So.
Jeez, so boring.
I
All
did
right.
drive your iPace.
Oh, I love that
Oh.
pace.
Yeah.
You drive it.
Is that the first time you've driven a fully electric car?
Yes.
wow.
Yes. Yeah. I just had a little scooch in the car park.
Oh, so you were fully insured and you got all that sorted?
Private land.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah, it's got you there.
Yeah, I had to think about that as well. I was like, where
Yeah,
can
that,
Ethan go?
that main road, I think it's private outside.
Oh, the one where you're doing 120? yeah.
That's our Mexican motorway.
Yeah, it is.
You
we
can
we
do
record this in
150
Mexico,
odd.
so
Oh, yeah, that's why you've only been getting one every fortnight recently, because travel.
It is
Travel,
very,
Brexit.
very peculiar when you supposedly turn on the engine or the motor, whatever it is. Don't hear anything.
I think it's more of a flipping a switch, an
Yeah.
initialization.
Nothing happens, and then you press the pedal, and no noises, no movement. You're just moving.
Yeah,
So weird.
Yeah.
It would definitely take me a while to get my head around that. If I had
but
one.
it's a really relaxed drive. I like it.
Yeah, I
Yeah, it's
bet.
quiet. Yeah.
Is it
No
too,
M4
is it
though,
almost
is it?
too relaxing though? Like, do you find yourself looking down at speedo, being like, "Oh shit, I should probably dial that back"?
Oh yeah, God yeah. I think I'd mentioned on a podcast before because it's so quiet and so it is a really refined drive. I'm sure most electric car owners you do look down and you're doing a ton, obviously in your motorway in Mexico.
Yeah, no,
KPH.
yeah, KPH. Okay.
Yeah.
Police officers,
exactly.
KPH.
Hello, boys.
Hello, boy.
But yeah,
Nothing
I'm
to
sure-
see here, boys.
Did you find it in an electric car when you're test driving? It's so smooth, so quiet that and the wind noise because of all the aero, it's been through wind tunnels. They try get it as low as possible, so you don't have any buffeting weird noises that are masked by an engine and things like that. So it's just dead smooth and quiet.
Yeah.
And you just speed
No,
without even knowing
never,
it.
never,
Yeah.
never.
No.
No.
Okay.
Just
No.
you.
Just me.
do you find
You
yourself
must be
falling
different.
asleep at the wheel a lot? So I'm falling asleep
Not
hearing
yet.
about it.
Very good, Jack.
We've got an email from somebody, a young chap called Matt. And the email says, "Am I the arsehole?" Jack, would you like to read this out?
Hi guys, this happened recently and I keep thinking about it and each time it pisses me off a little bit more. So the question is, am I an arsehole or is he? A few weeks ago, I was working away and my housemates messaged me letting me know his car had some issues and that he wouldn't have it for a week. He asked if he could borrow the Is it Cupra or Cupra?
Cupra.
He asked if he could borrow the Leon Cupra. I said, of course, and I was away for another week and didn't need the motor. So a few days pass, and he messages one of the lads, group chat, saying, haha, I've just been giving Matt's car some beans, and some old bloke followed me home and gave me some flack about my speed, to which I thought, that's a bit off. Then after that, I specifically said, please use V-Power. And then he left a receipt on the passenger door for the cat piss they called fuel at Asda. Am I an arsehole for being too protective over a leased car? Or is he the arsehole for not respecting my car? Love to hear your thoughts. Cheers, M.
Oh, what do we think?
Nah, I don't think he's the arsehole.
No, you're not the arsehole.
It's the mate who's the arsehole,
Mate,
right?
it's 100%.
Even though
arsehole.
it's a leased car?
Yeah, you just respect someone's property,
He's-
if you, especially if they've lent it to you,
My
right?
property.
Yeah.
His mate's not paying the lease, is he? So
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So so this guy didn't fuel up with Shell V-Power. He just chucked in Asda stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I used to feed that to all my cars. It's
Yeah,
fine.
but
they're your cars.
yeah.
So, but if you borrowed a mate's and he said put V-Power in it, because I want it to have V-Power, and you didn't,
Yeah,
you would be an
I
arsehole.
fully wouldn't admit it. I'd just fill it up.
Yeah, but he's got the receipt there.
Why is you throw the
that's
throw the receipt away?
Yeah,
That's
but
the
it's too
mistake he's
late.
made. Is he's got caught. putting
yeah,
Asda in it.
yeah. Don't get caught.
Oh, okay. There we go. There's the long and short
I
of it.
think
Just don't get caught.
you're reading the wrong way. aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
I
taking
think
it completely
Gareth's
the
not
wrong
reading
way.
at all.
I was.
I think Gareth's just gone straight back to bathrooms and N4s, and they've just joined.
You
and
know what?
he's
I was
like,
actually thinking about how do I plumb in my bath and my shower into the same hole.
And then
Okay,
just
I'm
picked
back.
up
I'm back
his-
on task. I'm
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's not your car. Shell V-Power. Yeah, Shell V-Power. Don't be a dick. Don't. Why do you buy cheap? It's not even your car.
Also, the
Whatever.
messages.
There we go.
The messages about giving it beans, and for some old bloke to follow you and then
Yeah,
say
some
like
police
you're about your
officer.
speed. yeah. He must have been going quite quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. For someone to come and follow you.
Yeah. Your mate just sounds like a scumbag, so dump him as a mate because he honestly sounds like a prick. You don't need people like that in your life bringing you down.
But surely, if it's your mate, because you know your mates quite well, and surely if you've got that one prick in your friendship group, which this dude sounds like he is, you would be like, no, why am I going to lend my car to this person? Because you know he's just going to dick about it.
Yeah. Well, now we've called him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What an arsehole.
Oh,
There
If
we
he did that in my Octavia VRS.
Oh.
There would be
Wow.
hell to pay,
Oh
wouldn't
my
there?
word.
I've been putting Morrison's fuel in yours.
Anyway, let's move it on to a question. Are delivery drivers the worst drivers? This is a question from me.
Jack.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
are.
got it.
Anyway, as for me, I was driving on the M1, I think a few days ago. I don't know where I was going. Probably somewhere very important. And I was following a DPD van. I can't remember what it was, like a VW something. And we were both in lane 3. And he suddenly like swerves into lane 2 and then like pulls the steering back. Like he'd like fallen asleep and woken up. And I was like, something's not right here. And he was doing that, like drifting a little bit, slowing down, speeding up. And I finally overtook him. And he was there with his phone just clamped to his ear, laughing and having a joke with his mate. And I looked over at him, bearing in mind, I was in the E46 compact that's just been wrapped. It looks so dumb, doesn't it? And I leaned over and I was like, get off your phone, you something or other. And he like put his hand down very sheepishly and got off his phone. But my point is, I ride a motorbike, you ride a motorbike. Had there been a motorbike in lane 2, he fully would have wiped that motorbike out.
Yeah, it's
like
not good.
no question. Even a little car would have been swiped and probably gone into lane 1. So I've noticed that a lot of delivery drivers are just getting really bad. I don't know if it's because of lockdown, time sensitive or whatever, but they smash around like little roads and stuff. I just wanted to know what your thoughts were.
I've noticed it in everyone. Like the weekend I was driving down the motorway. Again, a guy in a hatchback, similar thing, drifting into the outside lane. And then I went past him and he's just his head is just down, like in his lap. I can't see the phone, but you don't. Look, he's not looking at his dick, I don't think. But yeah, it's just how can you do that?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
how
it's
can you be so
mad.
selfish to do that?
It's like a few seconds are actually a
Yeah.
fair few meters that you're just you're not even
Yeah.
watching the road, which is quite sketchy considering they're probably going what 80 odd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when like if someone's going to come out of
it's
the
no
the
good.
inside lane, he's not noticing that, or like someone pulls back in. Like,
Yeah.
But is it because everyone's been locked down? No one's been going anywhere, really doing any big driving. Do you know what I mean? People have become complacent.
Yeah, but what
haven't-
about DPD drivers or delivery drivers? They've been at
Yeah,
more than anyone else.
that's no excuse. I imagine that they're quite overworked at the minute. They're probably playing catch up. But I don't think there's obviously no excuse for being on your phone.
He was clearly having a catch up with his mate as well because he was.
yeah. But I mean, also those guys are on the road. Like same for like lorry drivers, I guess. They're on the road. I mean, all the time, aren't they? That's what they do. So I imagine that when you're on the road that much, there is going to be percentage for mistakes. But being on the phone shouldn't be one of them.
But I also have a question to all our police buddies out there. If you get busted on your mobile phone, or if you've killed someone, that's your career down the drain. Surely if you get busted a few times on your mobile phone, being a driver for a living means you can't drive anymore. Like the consequences and risks are quite severe. So why? I don't understand why they would take the chance. Is the thing I'm trying to raise. Like, why would you do that?
we're in a day and age where it's so easy to have hands-free kits and stuff.
Oh,
like
yeah,
20 years ago when hands-free kits were all the new rage and stuff like that. But now most new cars have them. I imagine most new vans have them.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
all phones got speakerphones.
Yeah,
Phone mounts.
Is that classed as hands free though? If you just have your phone on loud,
I'm
I'm
not
is
sure.
that a grey area? Do you
I
mean
don't know.
it's not hooked
I
up to a
guess if your
system?
phone's like in and out, and
Yeah,
you press
yeah,
answer.
yeah.
But I don't know.
I've-
I think most of the sketchy driving I've seen is just a blatant disregard for anyone on the road where they're just like pinned to the side of
But
their
that
head.
is the thing though, because there is a bit of blurred lines. Because if you do have your phone in a mount and you press answer, you are technically breaking the law because you're using your mobile phone.
Oh, weren't you
you're not
saying
even-
someone was on like a picture call
Yeah, video call.
video
and I've seen
call,
that
yeah.
twice more.
Okay,
People
yeah.
just
in a
driving
car?
down,
Just like
having a video phone call
that's crazy.
with it in a cradle.
What about in the Skoda? If someone rings me out, I just do it on the wheel.
That's fine. That's fine. It's all built in. But I think if you literally touch your mobile phone to answer a call, that's illegal, which for me makes no sense.
Right, yeah.
I'd quite happily press answer because I quite happily change a radio station.
It is.
Yeah, I
basically
see what you're
the same.
saying.
One
Yeah.
button on the
Yeah,
wheel, one button.
If
on the
anything,
phone.
it's less distraction
Yeah.
because you know exactly where the answer thing is
Yeah,
on a phone,
yeah.
and it's going to be like maybe closer. Whereas a screen could be over there. You've got to divert your gaze a bit more. But anyway, it's just the whole driving on mobile phone things. I don't think the punishment is big enough. I think it's something like 3 points and 100 quid. I think it should almost be like an instant ban.
Well,
Yeah, because me seeing that driver, that DPD driver, it was just so bad. It was disgusting. And I even tweeted DPD and I said, you need to educate your driver.
Really?
did I get back to you?
I mean, Alex
They
was
never
there
got
with,
back to me.
with a
They never said
notepad, just sketching it down while driving.
Yeah.
Well,
all right,
DPD, we're waiting for an answer.
DPD, I would genuinely love to know if you're going to, re-educate some of your drivers because, genuinely, he could have killed someone. So, not a very good brand representative, I'm guessing. Anyway, on a lighter note, we've got an email that says, I may have sent a French guy to prison. Sent in by Connor.
That is a lighter note, right?
Ethan, do you want to read this one out?
Yeah, okay. Firstly, awesome podcast, guys. I'm absolutely hooked. Listening to some of the car stories made me want to share one of mine with you, which I hope you'll enjoy. So back in 2016, when I was 21, I started a new job, which came with a company vehicle. So I thought I'd spend all my money on a manual E92 M3.
At 21.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, 21, yeah.
His insurance company must have rubbing their hands.
Which had been a dream car for me since its release. A few weeks after purchasing it, I decided to take it on a little jaunt to the south of France and Andorra. Best driving holiday ever. Anyway, heading home through northern France one early morning, I noticed a guy in an early 2000s Porsche 911 following me rather closely and taking an interest in the M3. A few minutes later, we were both shooting down the autoroute at slightly over BMW's factory limited speed.
Which is?
70.
No. Factory limited speed on a BMW.
155.
There you go.
Cheers, previous owner. He was doing a decent job keeping up, and we were both quite close together. Can I just say, I wouldn't usually do this, but the roads were particularly quiet and very straight. All of a sudden, flash, flash, we had both hooned through a speed camera at said speed. Wow. I can't speak for the other guy, but I was rather worried. Nothing ever came of it for me. But I would like to think about that French guy in the French registered Porsche. Sorry about that, mate. Keep up the good work, lads. Connor.
Has anyone here been flashed abroad?
I think I spoke about it a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, that's the only time I have been flashed.
Did you just get nothing?
Well, up until in 2017, there was an agreement between the UK and Europe where if you got flashed, then France, for example, would have access via the DVLA to get in contact with you and fine you. However, this is why I put this in here. There was an article, and I'm sure many of you already know this, but the article reads, British drivers may evade some speeding fines incurred in EU countries following Brexit after a European Union directive requiring the cross-border sharing of driving licence data was nullified in the UK. Wow. The UK law that affected the EU cross-border enforcement CBE directive was revoked at the end of the Brexit transition period on December 31st, 2020, meaning that the UK and the EU will no longer share information about those who break speed limits. Motorists driving UK-registered cars in countries belonging to the European Union will not receive speeding tickets in the post.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Well, it depends who you ask, isn't it?
Yeah. But it does mean if you get flashed in Europe, you don't need to worry about it. But there was a time between 2017 and 2020 where you would get speeding tickets through.
I do know the French are pretty good where they have a man with a gun and then a few kilometers down the road, they pull you over.
Yeah.
So, even if you don't get zapped by the auto machine, there's loads of speed police around. And the auto robotic camera things in France are really sensitive.
Are they?
Like just a few miles an hour over the limit, they ping you.
They're quite difficult to spot as well.
Yeah,
They
are,
hide them pretty well.
Well, except they all got burnt out, didn't they?
They're all low.
You
You can reach them all, can't you? They're all on the deck. Like they're
some of them in the central reservation, so you've got to run across 3 lanes of traffic.
But people smash the shit out of them, right?
Yeah,
because they can
completely.
actually reach them.
They set fire to things if they don't like it.
They literally set fire to them,
Does this mean, though, that it works the other way around? So if you had a car registered in France, you can come over and just cause chaos.
Hi, I'm just going to report a French car.
Well, I was at a roundabout and there was a Romanian lorry and I was on the roundabout and he was just like, Matt, whatever, just pulled out straight in front of me and this other guy next to me. We both just slammed on brakes and I was just like, it's a truck. I'm not going to argue. He didn't even slow down. He just went,
wow.
Yeah.
Always get out of the way of trucks. Right?
Yeah. Too right.
Okay, moving on now to a new section that Ethan is going to take away.
Do we have to call it a new section?
It's a new section.
It puts a lot of pressure on me.
Well, everyone's waiting now.
Is this from Trigger's Broom?
Well, this has been sparked by that, yeah. But I don't think we can my new section just be if I have something to talk about?
Okay, this is Ethan's section.
Okay.
You have a section every week now.
Okay.
This is your column.
This is my spot.
Yeah.
Your time to shine, Ethan.
Well, I have
Make
another,
it count.
I have another paradox.
Oh.
Is it to do with cars?
Again, no, but I will link it to cars.
We have the power of application.
So this is the Sorretes Paradox, which goes, if one removes a single grain of sand from a heap, they still have a heap. If they keep removing single grains, the heap will disappear. Can a single grain of sand make the difference between heap and non-heap? But I want to flip this a little bit. I'm going to shake it up. If you reverse this and you were building a car and you were adding to it part by part, at what point does it become a car?
Oh.
Good one. That is good.
Paradox.
It did relate very well.
Can I just go back to the Sorretes?
Sorretes.
But it's like when you have 1, 2, a few. It's like, how many actually is a few?
I'd say 3.
Would you say 3 or more?
It's just weird. Several and a few. I would always say 3.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
So maybe
several more than 7.
A what?
Several.
Several. More than 7. Where have you got this from?
I don't know.
Several.
More
Jesus.
than 7 is quite a lot.
Be 3 to 6, wouldn't it? Because several would be 7, and a pair would be 2.
Why would several be 7?
Because it sounds like 7.
Several's like more than 7.
Since when?
I don't know.
Well, 7. No, 7 and, 7 and more. 7 and more.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
several.
7 or more.
Yeah.
That's what I've got in my head.
Yeah. It's logical.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
What?
not logical. It's
Not
not.
even a can of
And a
worms,
few,
yeah.
and a few is
More than 2.
3 to 6.
A few. No,
few.
I think
Yeah.
a few times. I've done it a few times. Does that mean you've done exactly 3 times? Anyway, going back to the grain
it
of
thrice.
sand thing.
Yeah.
Does it stop becoming a heap when there's fewer?
And half?
No, fewer than 3. When you have 2 grains of sand, that's 2 grains of sand.
Yeah.
So few,
But if you have 3, is that a heap?
but
you said
when
fewer than
grains
3
have
though.
fallen off.
Well, we're going to
each
bring
other.
it back.
three
We're going
less
to bring
than
it
3.
back. So when does a car become a car?
Or does a heap have to be more than 1 layer?
It's up to you. There's no right or
Well,
wrong
no.
answer with
Let's
this.
go back to the
This is
car.
a real thing. I don't think he has the answer.
No, he doesn't,
for
no,
the sand.
definitely.
This is my bit, all right?
This is
I
your
have the
spot.
answer.
Yeah. Well, the ancient Greeks came up with this, and then we're still talking about it. So I don't think that you solved it.
Okay, back to the car. When does a car become a car?
I think it's when it's running and driving.
So
I think
what?
Yeah, but is
Anything out there parked up, the I-Pace, that's not a car.
No. Sorry, for adding bits. So you could take bits away from the I-Pace, but
Yeah.
so long as it's running and driving. So you take the headlights off it, still a car.
Yeah.
Take the panels off it, it's still a car.
What if I pulled out the battery? Would it still be a car?
No, it's not. It's
What
not
if
a
I
car.
only
But
pulled
it
out
is-
the
but
battery?
it is still a car.
Yeah, it is, but
What is it once you've taken the battery out?
Yeah, what's your problem, Jack?
A piano?
Is that just because there's a piano
I just
there?
saw that piano.
no, it's just scrap. I guess I don't know.
So, okay, a body in white, the chassis of a car, is that a car or is that a chassis?
That's like a shell.
That's a chassis. Okay, you put wheels on it.
That's a rolling shell.
That's a rolling shell. You put an engine in it.
That's still a rolling shell. I'd say.
Put seats.
Yeah, it's not running, isn't driving, is it?
Why not?
Wait, so does the engine make it run and drive?
Yeah.
Then it's a car.
Okay, take the seats out.
Still a car.
Steering wheel?
All right, what if
So your definition of this pile of sand is 4 wheels, running gear, steering wheel, and a chassis.
I think so long as it runs and drives and you can drive it, it's a car.
if your MX-5 just packed in? Or,
Very
sorry,
likely.
when it packs in,
Yeah, thank you. That's better.
is it just then not a car?
It's not running and driving. no,
So
no,
that's
it is.
not a car.
That's not a car, but it's still all the
Jack,
components.
you're
are
starting
there.
to contradict yourself. What is it?
This is tricky.
Paradox.
I'm answering it, and I'm getting. I'm getting
we've
shit
all,
for
we've all
answering.
just focused
What's your
on
answer,
full
Jack?
sand.
This is just like my opinion, man. Like,
Okay, so let's go back. We've got a chassis.
yeah,
We've got wheels.
yeah,
We've got full interior.
yeah.
Not a car.
Does it not drive?
Well, there's no engine.
No,
But still, I mean, that's still a car, right?
but it's not the heap of sand.
So what do you call it? What do you call it then? If it's got the full interior, it's got everything except for the engine.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just trying to answer Ethan's stupid question.
I just want to see his head in play.
What are your answers then?
We're not answering. We're not idiots.
I'm trying to answer a question that can't be answered.
I think when is a car a car? I don't think it's got anything to do with the engine. Oh, I don't. Shut up.
Once
I'm
the
out.
wheels are on?
No, it's a rolling shell. I think because it's got a name, chassis, and then you put wheels on it, rolling shell, engine, car.
Yeah, I can see the logic.
But you still call it a car if there's no interior, completely stripped.
Yeah,
But you can literally just get on the floor and drive it. That's a car.
yeah.
I think this whole question is very subjective.
It is very subjective.
Depends what
yeah.
you think is a car.
Wow.
Like a
Wow,
go-kart.
yeah.
Go-kart.
The actual answer is...
As a car.
Yeah, what's the answer? Please tell us.
What is the answer?
Answer's always 0.
The answer is up to you.
Oh,
Wow, brilliant. You waited all that time for that.
The
That's
answer's
a cop-out
in here.
answer.
Don't you
The
point
answer's
to your
in
heart.
It's how that car makes you feel.
Yeah, exactly.
shut up.
Speaking of, I heard somewhere that I can't remember, some YouTube channel probably, but you can class a car as running and driving if you accidentally cut your arm off, you could drive yourself to the hospital in that car. So if you had to put a battery on it, you could probably do that one-handed. Do you know what I mean? But
while
if you had to put a gearbox in, then that's not running and driving.
Well, let us know what you think.
Yeah.
And I hope this hurts your head as it does as much hours? 'Cause I'm really confused now. I don't even remember my own name.
Yeah, I do want to know the answer.
Yeah.
Well done.
Am I a car? Are we
You screwed
cars?
us over for another week.
Maybe you are a car. You're a heap of sand.
Thanks. You're a heap of shit.
Very good.
Anyway, next section. Grinds my gears. Oh. Gareth, do you want to read out what grinds Patrick's gears?
Oh, Patrick from Yorkshire. Hi, Jack, Alex, and the others.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
shit.
I'm going to reread it. Hi, Gareth, Ethan, Jack, and Anonymous. Something that grinds my gears with newer cars is the lack of sunroofs in a car these days. I don't know about that. Only a few years ago, they were considered a luxury and shouted about. However, over the last few generations of cars, they are either not available or a panoramic sunroof, which can't be opened. I'd love to see them back and on more cars and would love to know your thoughts on this. Cheers. Again, Patrick from Yorkshire.
No, I love a good sunroof.
I remember when my mum had a Sierra and it had that
Oh,
white
yeah.
Oh,
Big time.
You'd get on that.
old school.
Yeah.
Give that a go.
Yeah.
But that light plastic, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Probably
And
snap
it
off.
would clip in at the top,
Yes.
wouldn't it? Yeah.
Quite satisfying.
Very. So yeah, I'm actually equally sad that there are no cars with sunroofs. Although your M4 had a sunroof, didn't it?
It did. And speaking to the guy, he said that actually was possibly a limiting factor on its sale because everyone was looking for the carbon fiber roof.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
But then I agree with this guy. A lot of the cars coming out now are pano roof, and very, very few of them are opening pano roof just due to the complexities involved in designing such a thing.
Is that why? Because
Yeah,
they
it's
don't work it
massively
out.
expensive as
Okay.
well to develop. Yeah.
How could we were doing it all the time though?
How comes? What
Yeah,
with sunroofs?
we were chucking in sunroofs and everything.
Yeah, but sunroofs are different from opening panos.
Yeah, just have this. I'll bring the sunroof back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like a sunroof. That's
Yeah.
why I bought the car. Sunroofs are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think there were more sunroofs back in the day because aircon wasn't so
Maybe.
widely available?
Maybe.
Now you just get in and aircon is just automatically there.
Yeah.
I think it's to do with a lot of the pano, the pano roofs in cars. I
They're a
think
bit of a
that's-
tease, aren't they?
That has
Yeah,
killed a
big
lot
time.
of the sunroof cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should make our own sunroof out of a pano roof, just with big old hinges.
I do like the pano roofs. Have you been through? You know when they put all the Christmas lights up, and then when you drive through them, and you're like,
Oh, that's a nice thought. What, whilst driving?
yeah,
looking out the
you're
top.
just like, everyone in the back seat's like that. Like those penguins that they say look at the airplanes as they fly over
Oh,
and
really?
fall
Don't
over.
do that.
I read some shit somewhere.
You're the penguin driving the car.
Exactly.
Where
were we?
Do you like a sunroof?
I do like a sunroof.
Yeah.
I do. I'm a big fan of a sunroof. Yeah, and as I said, panoramic roofs, they're a massive tease.
Yeah.
It's like scratching to be on the outside.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're also very heavy.
So
High center of
Yeah.
gravity. No good.
So given the choice, would you choose a pano roof over a sunroof or vice versa?
No, yeah, I'd go for a sunroof.
Would you?
All day long, yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
But you only got a wee gap of light coming through when it's...
But it can be an airy gap.
Yeah.
Depends how tall you are. If you're really tall, you can stick your head out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
See,
practically
I'm-
convertible.
Have you ever done that?
No, I don't think I've
On
done
a
enough.
private road? You just stick your head out while you're driving?
You can't have done that.
3 booster seats, mate.
Okay.
Whatever's been done in a car, we've done.
Yeah.
Just stand it out.
Just stand it, yeah. Yeah, ex-girlfriend just on the pedals. Me on the steering with my right foot. Actually, that's a great height for something
There's
else.
no way in hell you would have reached the pedal standing up and through the sunroof.
Yeah, I just said ex-girlfriend on the pedals.
Oh, right. Okay. I
Ex-girlfriend
was
holding you
not
out.
listening. I like Titanic.
Next time we're at Kerbera, there's a test. to be
There's a
done.
video in that, isn't
Yeah.
there?
Can you drive while standing?
Yeah. What lap time can you... Actually, no, it sounds quite dangerous. Let's do it.
While standing. Oh, yeah, that's.
It's all right. Just don't roll it.
Yeah. In reverse.
Yeah. Okay, enough stuff. Sunroof chat? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
How we
I had a
voting?
little bit more, but
Go on.
well, you always think, is there more to go wrong as well with sunroofs? Because older cars with sunroofs, they tend to be more rotten, don't they? Where they've like leaked and the seals have gone in. Old convertibles as well.
See, yeah, I had a 306 with a sunroof leaky issue. I just glued it up.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
It just became a pano roof. Yeah,
Because now I think
Really shit pano roof.
exactly.
you had the worst elements of both.
Yeah, it was rubbish. Like everywhere was wet and smelly, and I was just like, F this. Leave that.
Anyway, the weather has got warmer. Don't know if you've noticed, but we're all in our t-shirts. Sun is shining, and we've got an email question from someone called, I'm going to pronounce it incorrectly, Siem.
Siem.
And he's asking for a cheap road trip car. And he says, hi, Alex, Ethan, Jack, and possibly Gareth. Me and 3 mates want to drive to Sweden this summer. We are all 20 years old. We drive old mopeds, and we don't have access to a car. Renting a car was our first idea, but most of the time you have to be 23 or older, or it is way too expensive. So we're looking to buy a cheap and practical car for the holiday that we can sell after. I was looking at something like an older Volvo or a reliable minivan maybe. We are from the Netherlands. Our budget is around €2,000. What would you guys suggest? Thanks in advance. Kind regards, Siem. What are we thinking? Road trip car, 3 mates, 20 years old.
Renault Traffic.
Renault Traffic.
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd go there.
Or a tranny. Yeah. You want to ride?
Yeah.
It's the Netherlands. It's all right to ride there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, Transit or Renault Traffic, my money's on.
Is stuff expensive in the Netherlands, though?
I think it's more
Yeah,
expensive.
is it?
Yeah. But I would also agree with Gareth. Just buy a van, because then you can have that as a mobile home, and then you'll save loads of money. Because we did that. We did that in Renault Traffic many years ago. We did a whole Euro trip. Also went to Amsterdam and Germany, France, blah, blah, blah. Gareth was in a hammock, which was attached from the front to the very back. And then I made like a box seating area that I slept on, and then our mate was on the floor. Chris always complained about his back.
Yeah. Okay, that's because we made him sleep on the floor.
Yeah.
Did he not have any like padding or bedding?
Well, Chris likes to pack light at times and really heavy in other times. It's mainly when you don't need a lot of stuff, you pack a lot of stuff. And instead of packing like properly for the sea, I think, did you just bring like 2 blankets? And he was like, oh, it'll be all right.
I think he had one of those roll mats, and it just wasn't good because the like chassis of the van is like ribbed.
Oh no!
Yeah, he was having a bad time.
Oh, you did that to him. That's horrible.
No, he did that to himself.
And he was always on the floor. So if we had to like piss out the side of the van at night, we would pretty much step on him and waking him up. Yeah, it was great.
But yeah, adventure in a van is just so much fun. Like, so many memories. We got up to a lot of cool stuff in there.
Yeah. And stuff, you can put so much stuff in a van. It's awesome.
Pack clever, then you can get loads of stuff in. What about you guys? What would you do for like a trip to Sweden?
Pickup.
Pickup?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good call.
Yeah. And I'd chuck a load of camping gear in the back.
Yeah.
And then I'd just go for it.
Double
why not a van?
cab pickup or single.
A van's just, it's a bit much sometimes. It's just, there's a lot to it. And if you want, if they say hit a nice road and they want to give it some, they can do that in a pickup. They can't do that in a van.
Why not?
Well, they can.
Depends
They
what
might make one
I think
corner.
for 2,000 euro anything, you're not going to give it beans.
What? You
Like,
give it
even,
something.
even a pickup. A
Well, you don't wanna-
£2,000, €2,000 pickup.
It's going to go faster than a van, right?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, a van
Maybe,
is a bit.
yeah.
I would say spend €1,500 on a van and then €500 on materials and kind of make a shitty camper van.
Engine swapping it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But yeah, because then you can have like a double adventure of building it and then going on that road trip.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good call. Yeah.
If you don't want to do that, I'm going to say an estate, any estate, a Volvo estate, and then a roof tent.
Oh,
Yeah, mattress in the back.
But that's like a grand a roof tent.
I said get a second-hand one, get a cheap one.
Yeah, I don't know if they exist.
Well,
We'll spend £1,000 on a car and £1,000 on a tent. Sell it all after.
yeah. Oh, we went to Bulgaria many moons ago. I think it was like in 2006. And I just slept. It didn't rain the whole time we were there. I slept on the roof of the 306 estate.
You have lived, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, just under the stars every night and with the mosquitoes every night. Yeah, that was less enjoyable. But yeah, that worked really well. So I'm with you there as well.
That's what I'm going for.
Yeah.
I want to do that right now, actually. That sounds good.
Well, you have to do it with friends. So
Okay. Yeah. I'll go on my own.
yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. I'd rather do that. Is it illegal to sleep in your car?
No,
I don't think so.
no.
Where did I hear that? Someone's bullshitting me.
Yeah.
Was it in a
Where'd you get
different
your info
European
from?
country, maybe?
I'm not sure.
Well, actually, we've gone to a lot of European companies and spent our time, countries, and we've slept in our cars and we've never been busted.
Well, a few times police have told us to move on.
Oh, was that when we were in that suburb in Germany?
No, I was thinking about Spain that time.
Oh yeah. Anyway, it was right on the beach, wasn't it?
Yeah,
when all
yeah.
the tourists were.
I think we were parked a little bit illegally, but yeah, we slept there. Yeah.
Is that a story for another time?
It would only be a
time.
story if we could actually remember what happened that
Okay.
Let's put it that way. Right, let us move it on now to a game. We've been doing games every single week, and Gareth is up for a game. Oh, Ethan looks like he's got a theme tune.
Oh, I don't know.
What do you? Go on.
No, I thought you were about.
Putting you on the spot.
We've got a game.
Games.
Game.
That's good. Now you finish it off.
Game.
That was good.
There we go. So Gareth has picked out 3 cars randomly on the internet. He's going to give us a quick description, maybe show us a picture, and then we need to guess the price of said car.
Right, I can't show you the picture because the price is right next to it.
This
But
is
I'm
not
sh-
my game.
I'm sure you can.
Gareth, give me some. Like,
Okay.
some
I just.
eyebrows.
Do you want a little bit of angle there? Right.
Come on then.
it
3
is
cars.
It is a Lamborghini
Oh, Christ.
956. It's 4-wheel drive.
What is
No,
it?
no
What's the
idea.
956?
No
It's a
idea.
tractor.
Is
Oh,
it?
you did that.
Lamborghini 956 4-wheel drive tractor. It has had 7,000 hours put on it, and all mechanically good. Runs without faults, with no rust. This wouldn't be a tractor for you,
No.
Alex. Yeah. What is the price?
What's the top speed?
What is the price? 30, 25 miles an hour. I know.
What
How
year
fast
is
does
it?
a tractor go?
It's old, isn't it?
So yeah, I had to look up. So it went to production, reckons 1983 to about 1996.
That's not that old.
Alright.
No, it's not old.
Yeah, but it could be a 1983 tractor. Which
It's
is,
still not that old.
Yeah.
I was thinking like 50s.
Yeah,
right.
so
No.
was I.
Okay.
It's apparently it's a type of tractor is a row crop tractor. I've got a bit more for you. It is 95 horsepower.
95. Oh,
That seems a lot.
Boom.
pretty big.
Yeah, it does come from a 5.5 liter
Oh.
6-cylinder diesel.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh.
I bet that sounds great.
Okay. Jack?
I've got no clue. 8 grand.
It's had 7,000 hours spending on it.
All right,
Do you
2
think
grand.
he values his time at like £1 an hour?
I've got no idea.
250 grand.
250.
Yeah.
What have you been smoking? That's a lot of money
It's a
for a
Lamborghini.
tractor.
All right, 75 grand.
No.
Right. So you said £2,000.
No, I'll say 8.
£8,000.
I got no idea. I got no. idea.
£8,000. What was it?
75 grand.
I'm going to
75.
go. I sound like that thing from Star Wars.
What, Chewbacca?
Chewbacca.
Weak.
Spock. Oh, a lot of people get really butthurt about that. aren't they?
£98,500.
No. You are the most rightest.
What?
Yeah, with what?
Yeah, 11.5k.
Yeah.
He spent £7,000 hours fixing it.
No.
That's
no.
operation
It's
time.
Operation time.
You said he spent 7,000 hours fixing it.
I
No, he
did not
didn't.
say that.
I understood it, and
said
I got
around-
it correct. So, who was wrong here?
Fight me.
Fine.
11 grand for
Yeah.
a Lambo.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wasn't even close.
No, you're
No.
rubbish.
No, you're way off.
This is not my
You
game.
came last, actually.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a nut and bolt restoration. 7,000.
Who would? Yeah.
You got a picture
No.
of it?
Yeah, it looks like a tractor.
Oh, does it? That's weird. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, thought so. Yeah, 11 and a half.
tractor,
Yeah,
4
thought
wheels,
so.
Yeah, jumped up.
Oh, 956.
Very
Oh,
good.
they go for about 11.5 grand.
Oh, why didn't you say?
All right, next car.
Right. Okay. Lex tractor. Right. Okay. I quite like this car because I've always wanted one, but I probably wouldn't buy one now because it's probably really uneconomical.
Are we also thinking panel gaps? Is it a Defender you're talking about?
It is not.
Uneconomical. Wouldn't ever buy one.
Just a
Huh?
JLR crowd. Just don't listen to him. He doesn't know nothing about no cars. Yeah.
So I know something about some cars.
I did
You
see a
know,
Defender
double
the other day.
negative.
What's that?
Well
I saw
done.
a Defender the other day. I was like, oof,
Oh,
how is that moving?
So quickly.
Yeah.
You got to finish your sentences. Anyway, Mitsubishi GTO twin turbo manual.
GTO. Okay.
Oh, fresh
Are
import.
they 3 litre V6?
Yeah, twin turbo.
You're like, yeah, duh, twin turbo. Of course it's 3 litre V6.
Wake
It's like,
up.
where have you been? You say you know shit about cars, innit? Let's crack on.
God, you are in one of those.
Don't
modes,
be
aren't
so
you?
goddamn
Look
sassy.
at you. Oh, I sold my M4. I've got so much sass on me.
Is it nice or is it bad?
Yeah, we need a bit more information. You're shit at
It's
this. game.
silver.
Okay,
It's a
but
GTO.
oh,
yeah,
shit.
it's a
It's
fairly good
You're
nick.
like reading out
Mileage,
like I
Do you
do.
want me
How
to
many
read
owners?
this out
Yeah,
to you?
please.
Okay.
Some miles.
So this
Just
is
something.
A 19. I could have squint. It's really small. Hold on. Let me zoom into this. 1991
He's not
manual.
good at this game. is he?
66k. This is super rare 90s Japanese muscle car Mitsubishi. Brilliant silver metallic paintwork, showroom glass and finish in the interior. Blah blah blah. Beautiful example.
Blah, blah, blah. It's all information we need.
Yeah. And then it's got some blurb about how it's got 4-wheel steering, electronically controlled dampers. Yeah. This was
Is that advanced?
Awesome
We
cars.
say it was 91.
It is a 1991. Yeah, twin turbo, 24 valve, 3-liter V6 supercar, 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel steering.
We've heard that bit.
Yeah.
No idea. I've never
Just
listened to it.
reiterating.
All right, I'm going to go for 7.5k.
Really?
Oh, you're selling
I don't know. I will go. You say 7.4?
Yeah.
I'll go 6.8.
Oof. Ethan?
What
What was that?
7.
What was with that figure?
Actually, can I change mine?
Oh, can I?
I'm going to go
Go on.
12.
No, you can't
I'm
change.
going to go
mine.
11. No, stop it. I'm going to go 8999.
Shut up.
15.
No. What was it? No.
Well, I originally said 7.5. You said 6.8.
Yeah, I said 6.8.
And you said 15.
9.995k.
Who's won?
£9,995.
Have I won?
You've won.
I won! I think that's the first time I've ever won.
In life.
10 grand.
10 grand. Is that
10
good?
grand.
I reckon you could get down to 7.5. I'll give you 7.5, mate. Out of your hand!
Yeah. Oh, see, I was going on the actual figure of what we could get it for. So that's why I lost it.
Yeah, 2 at the front, 2 at the rear. Oh, yeah, head
Do
gasket
you
gone,
reckon 1991, a Mitsubishi GTO, would you buy one, Jack?
No,
No. Why?
it's not my thing.
Oh,
Don't really fancy it.
no?
mate. Let me see a picture.
They're quite cool.
Yeah, it just looks like a bottom feeder, doesn't it? It's just a bit boring.
Is it a bit round, is it?
Yeah, it's quite round.
A bit round, aren't
Shut up.
All right, next car. What we got?
Anyway, okay, right. This one. This one. Land Rover.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Range Rover SVO. Signature entertainment pack. Blah, blah, blah. Loads of cool stuff. Domestic plug-in sockets. Blah. That's a shit description. Okay. Bespoke black exhaust. Exterior stealth pack.
What year?
SVA.
Yeah, what year?
Autobiography. The year is 2021. Brand spanking.
Oh, it's brand
new.
new.
Brand new. Brand
So
new.
still on like dealer forecourt.
It looks like it's on someone's forecourt. Yeah, Farnell, Jaguar Land Rover.
Good advertising.
in-
Good advertising there.
Yeah, there you
Good
go.
Bolton.
plug, that.
Bolton.
120.
It's been nicked.
120.
No.
It's lower than that, isn't it?
It's got ebony semi-airline leather
You
seats.
can't ask that question.
Oh,
in
so
this
it's
game.
more expensive?
I'm going to go 110.
You...
Wait, hold on. What about Jack?
I'll go 98.
Oh, you're all wrong. 149k.
Bloody hell. Well done.
I so nearly said 150 as
Really?
well. Yeah.
Really?
I won one!
Is it really,
And I went first!
Is it really classless? Oh, wait, it's a Jaguar Land Rover.
It's a monster. I don't know how you get it down your road.
Oh, God.
God, can you see the panel gaps on that as well?
Oh, big time. Yeah. That's
No.
why it's all black.
It's one big panel.
Oh, very good. Very
Our
good.
paycheck's in the post.
Oh, so we all got one.
We all got one.
Well
Yeah.
done.
Let us know how you got on. I'm guessing probably better than us.
Much better.
Yeah, not difficult, is it? Right, next section. One of your new sections, Jack.
You-
YouTuber.
you giving me a
Spotlight.
section?
Yeah, you got a section.
Are we going to shout out some YouTubers?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so there's a lot of great channels out there, isn't there? I think, they deserve a bit more attention because they're hardworking and stuff.
Yeah.
So
We know what it's like being a small channel.
I don't. I came in when we were big, so
Yeah, you sell out.
that's the smarter thing to do. There.
Yeah, fair. Yeah. Don't do the work. Duh.
So recently, I've been watching some videos by Dan Sylvester. I think you could probably find him, Danny DC2, on YouTube as well. But his video is really good. He does some work. He's got a good range of cars actually. He's got MR2.
Is he the one who's like, All right, bastards. So this is my ML2.
Is he northern?
He's northern, isn't he, bastards? Is he
Yeah,
not?
yeah, I think he's northern. Yeah,
And he's like, I don't care if you don't like it. You can f- off.
he's got a good presenting style. He has got a really good. Yeah,
All he wants to do is
quite
just
dry.
race, right?
All he wants to do is just do his cards by the looks of it. Yeah,
It's like, oh, thanks for actually recording this. This is actually quite cool. he's like, I don't need to do all this, bastards, but I'm going to do it anyway for you, bastards.
you should maybe watch some more of his videos.
I have actually watched his videos. They're actually very good.
They are good, yeah. And he does, like I say, he cracks on with it. And yeah, so go and check him out. Tell him we sent you.
What do you like about his videos?
I do like that it's him working on his cars and he proper gets stuck in and he really and they're informative as well. I don't think he's necessarily trying to, do you know what I mean? But showcase, what he's doing. But it is, I think you could learn a thing or two just by watching him. And just his general vibe, it's he's very dry and just saying what he's thinking, which is good.
He's very real, isn't he? He doesn't overact or
No. He doesn't sell it hard push. But
and what kind of subs is he on at the moment?
I think he's on 50 odd.
50k?
Yeah, 50k. Yeah, a humble 50k.
Yeah. Well, it's a good number, though.
Yeah, it is a good
doing
number.
it by yourself.
Yeah.
So like Jack said, every week what we're going to do is do a bit of a kind of spotlight on, smaller channels that we think you guys should check out. So this week, as Jack said, Dan Sylvester, aka Danny DC2.
Yep, go check him out.
Go check him out. Then I'll probably be able to do some better impressions.
You should learn it. You're quite good at it though.
Yeah.
The northern impressions.
Northern bastard.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's all the same, isn't it? All your northern.
What do you mean they're all the same? That's
Wow,
racist.
wow.
I'm sorry, everyone from North. I'm real sorry about that
It's
bastard.
just every northern accent for you. It's that.
No likey, bastard.
You bastard.
And we've got one more email. Ethan, why don't you take it away?
This is from Rowan. He says, "Dear Car Throttle team, my name is Rowan and I'm 13 and I'm a long-time listener to your podcast and have watched all your videos." God, he must have started when he was like 3. Or something.
We could all be his father.
My word, that is a horrible thought.
What's that?
You being a
He was-
father.
When I started at Car Throttle, he was 3.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
wow.
Bloody hell.
He's known of you for 10 years.
But he was just with a rattle.
He's known you most his life.
Yeah.
He's grown up with you. That's worrying. He might even look up. No. That's not going to happen, is it?
He says, "Since I was a child," you still are a child.
He's a teenager. He's
I am a
young man.
child.
Since I am a child, I've loved cars. I've got lots of Hot Wheels cars and a few remote control cars. My question to you is, can a child like me be a petrol head? I would love to hear your answers. Thanks, Rowan.
Now, I think we should ask Gareth this, because you were probably in a similar position when you were about 13 and maybe even younger, playing with remote control cars. And that has kind of shaped what you do these days, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, like Rowan, we both look up to Ethan. No, we don't. But, yeah. Just mess about. Just take apart anything you can. Radio control cars, boats, helicopters. Just squander all your money on little.
All your parents' money.
Yeah, all your parents' money. Just understanding. Hey, it doesn't even need to be loads of money. Get a secondhand chainsaw. You can learn a lot from that.
Don't get a second.
Whoa.
Don't do that. That's a really bad idea.
That was cool. I mean, I learned on trimmers and lawnmowers, taking those apart, building them back up, and then getting working again. So long as you're sensible.
Somehow you have all your fingers.
I do have all my fingers, yeah. So it can be done. And it's all, if you've got a fascination for internal combustion engines, start on 2 strokes. You don't need to time them. And then, get a lawnmower engine, take it apart. It's really cool. You can learn a lot.
So to answer his question, if you're a child like me, can you be a petrol head? What would you say?
Damn right. Yeah. Very much so.
There you go.
Yeah.
Does Petrolhead stretch to just liking cars though? Because obviously he's got remote control cars and he's got Hot Wheels or whatever, which you don't fill them up with petrol unless they've changed since I've had it. But you see what I'm saying? It's just all encompassing. Like he's still a fan because it's any motoring aspect of it, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think the fact that he's writing, that you, Rowan, are writing in to us at Car Throttle shows that you are obviously a petrol head, because you watch us, you listen to us, and you clearly like cars. And
but I think petrol head loving cars doesn't define a petrol head. I mean, I loved airplanes before I even got into cars. I used to be obsessed with airplanes.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't really care all that much about cars. They were cool. But yeah. So it depends what you what you start on.
So you started as an airhead.
And remain such.
yeah. Do you know, when I was younger, I used to have, I was probably at my parents now, but loads of Hot Wheels and Matchboxes.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
They're actually, a lot of them were passed down from my brothers and stuff, but we had one of those mats, those car mats.
Oh, yeah.
All I used to do was make traffic jams.
Really?
Just put all the cars into this fictional mat town.
Wow.
And it was a log jam.
I bet you drove
log
all... A log jam.
Log jam.
I bet you drove all of those in eco mode as well.
Yeah.
Up in there,
Porsches and, like,
Did you swap them all out to EVs? You're like, oh, this Porsche's using way too much petrol.
Like, Mum, in 20 years, this isn't going to be like this. This will be
Were
silent.
you like,
No, it was just chock-a-block traffic.
oh, so they didn't move.
No.
Well, I mean, an electric car would be amazing for that. So yeah. Did you ever build up Lego things and then just like zoom them around and then they would hit like warp speed and you just smash them against the wall? Yeah, was
I
that
wouldn't
just
break
me?
No, I remember breaking a lot of stuff. as a
Yeah,
child,
yeah. You just like smash into the wall.
You broke stuff.
Yeah, amazing, isn't
No.
it? Yeah.
You'll not be so careful.
I remember one of my fondest memories as a child. I think I've mentioned it before. I was maybe, I don't know, 10 or 11, and Mum just bought an angle grinder, and I wanted to play with it. So I went to the nearest wheelbarrow and I chopped off one of the handles.
No way.
Yeah, Mum came back and was like, "What the are you doing, Alexander? Why you do this?"
You gotta need both handles.
Yeah.
for the balance
So
as well.
yeah, you really do. It's very difficult.
We should have bought you a welder after that.
You should have done. Yeah.
I remember making hydrogen in my garden and then setting a light to it and almost cooking my face off.
Wow.
So yeah, I had a whole bunch of aluminium from I don't know
As
where.
you do, yeah.
And then I had a whole bunch of sulfuric acid from a battery I drained. And then
as you do.
As you do. And mixed the two together, put a big black dustbin bag on it, and then filled it up with hydrogen. And then I was just like, I'm just going to set a light to it.
I think it's very lucky that you're still here.
I'm surprised I'm still here.
Could you just not climb a tree?
I was in South Africa. I was bored.
He completed the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this was just after fighting a lion as well.
After lying.
Lion Club.
We did used to go chasing giraffes.
Really?
Yeah. We went to there was a farm we used to go to in the Waterberg Mountains, and they had none of the like really big five that would kill you, but they had loads of giraffes, and me and my sister used to just chase them. Like looking back on it now, I think, why the would you chase a giraffe?
I can imagine your sister doing that because she's a bit of a dick.
She got angry.
Yeah, a little bit.
But yeah, we used to just chase after impala and daycare and whatever there was. We just run after it, and my parents were fine with that.
The closest we ever got was cow tipping.
I heard that there are 8 cow-related deaths a year in the UK. 6 of them are from cow tipping, and 2 of them are from people trying to drink milk directly from the other.
Oh, wow. Right, and on that sexy note,
I think that draws us to a
Yeah.
Zoo throttle.
that now concludes the Car Throttle Podcast. I hope that you guys have enjoyed listening to other people's stories and us ranting on, and hopefully it will inspire you guys to email us your tales, unpopular opinions, and anything you want to get off your chest. Let us know by emailing carstories@carthrottle.com. As for us, you can find me on Instagram @AutoAlex.
I'm at Jack W. Joy.
I'm at Gareth R. Potter.
I'm at Ethan Smale, and you can check us out everywhere at Car Throttle, and check out our shop, shop.carthrottle.com.
Yeah, we've got some cool stuff. Very cool
I
stuff.
don't think that's from it, is it?
No. What's it? People are
Dog
probably trying to read it. What does it say?
It says dog dead. And
Another
it
term
says
for-
another term for a
Very good. I like that. Anyway, before we go, king of the one-liner, Mr. Jack Joy, have you got a joke for us to play
I've got
us
a
out?
joke, yeah.
Go on.
Who is the coolest person in the hospital?
Oh, I know it. It's the something guy.
A dead person.
The ultrasound guy.
There we go. We hope you enjoyed the podcast. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
In a bit.
That wasn't very car related, Jack.
They're not correlated.
Okay, bye.
Just any good joke.
Ultrasound.